Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching WYTV, you know we connect the world. Anywhere you are, you can watch us anytime, any day. My name is Sidon J. Omoyagba, the only Idon on this Wisdom Yard television. And you already know, once you see me standing in front of the camera, you already know it's time for trends. And this is where we talk about the news that is trending out there. And today, I got a lot of package for you guys. You know, I'm going to be opening it one by one. I go to open now, you go to see them as they go 100. So your friends, call your family, call them together because it's time for trends. Because now, if I don't finish now, call the toss say, don't you know, wait for me. Now I'm waiting for you guys now to join the live so you can enjoy this. All right, today, before I go into today's trending news, I'll tell you, I'd like to tell you guys that the sponsor for this show is Nokba Abbas and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. All right, let me start out with this one. This particular one coming from the Labour Party candidate of last presidential election, talking about Peter Obi. Now, Peter Obi has spoke today that, okay, Atiku, leave me alone, I beg. If you are fighting for forgery of certificate and all, I bet no count me join. So Peter Obi has said to Atiku today that, okay, leave me, I know they do, because me, I'm just pursuing what I'm going to, present at the Supreme Court, because now we are going to the Supreme Court, and that's the last judgment, because the tribunal no give una, favor us. So my concern now is about the Supreme Court, not even the certificate forgery. But Atiku is now trying to bring him in to the case. He said Kwakwanso and Peter Obi should join them, and the whole of Nigeria should join him in trying to remove the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because of the forgery of the certificate, which is not supposed to be like that. Me, I feel Atiku is now feeling down, like he's feeling like, I be like saying, only me they fight this baba. I know say Jagaban Tinubu, number one, the president of Nigeria, doesn't even care about the forgery of a thing, because even the lawyer was standing still, talking about Tinubu's lawyer, standing still with Atiku's lawyer, that nothing will have to do. APC members and every other person that is supporting APC is telling Atiku that, guy, Baba, abeg, rest. Make our president feel work the way he's supposed to work normally. But to me, I'm seeing this as, let's say, even if Tinubu forged the certificate and all, and the admission to CSU University in Chicago, it doesn't matter, because the Constitution of Nigeria did not state that if you don't go to university, if you don't get this certificate, you know if you do president. The only thing is the O level. So why is Atiku disturbing us? Or maybe he's trying to let us know that we should go back to Tinubu secondary school and check maybe Tinubu get YS certificate, or what do you think? Because Atiku now said today that Tinubu betrayed him. Now the betrayal is what I don't understand, because I don't know what will have transpired between the two personnel for him to come out and say Tinubu betrayed me. So that means I will not leave this case until I get my verdict from the Supreme Court. Now let's wait and see what is going to happen in the Supreme Court, because now the only hope where Atiku gets now is Supreme Court. And I want to ask this question. What with our last president, the ex-president is Muhammadu Buhari, and he's from the north. Now Atiku wants to be the Nigeria president again from the north. Nah, lie, we not agree. Even me, I not agree. And that's the reason why I supported Wike right from time. Wike is this man that is very transparent. He doesn't care. He doesn't care who you are. I've been waiting you be. You don't care. Even when they said they want to remove him from PDP, he said they're not born unaware. And see Babade, the flesh, they disturb Abuja. Even the whole of Abuja is shaking now because of Wike. God bless Wike anywhere you are. Because I believe that, I say, after the years of Tinubu as the president of Nigeria, now Wike be the next. Because that man, he get mind, he get everything to be the next. Make another make nobody like say they campaign for him. But me, I just like him personally. Because, they disturb himself on top matter when no concern him normal. All right, so let me go back to the talking about the certificate. Atiku has been this man that is tackling Tinubu. Even Peter Obi and Kwakwanso did not even have time. But if like say Peter Obi self is going to Supreme Court with Atiku and Tinubu for the last judgment. But let's wait and see. But now the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, has in response to an appeal by the People's Democratic Party counterpart Atiku Abubakar to join in the legal battle challenging President Tinubu's credentials, said he was focused on reclaiming his stolen mandate at the Supreme Court. They focus on Tinubu's certificate. He's being focused on how to get back his stolen mandate at the Supreme Court. That was what Peter Obi told Atiku. So Atiku, Baba, I beg rest. You don't do. Let's go to the next one. Talking about a man. This man is an old man, 65-year-old, and he had to chain his wife down in their apartment and give her just a meal in a day, 1 day meal. You know, say na 3 square meal, but this one has 1 square meal they give him wife. Why? Because he claimed his wife is mentally disturbed, that he is not that mentally okay. So the only thing he could do is to chain her down and be giving her food just once in a day. So the end, what's it called? All these civil servants. Now they can't go arrest this man. Normally, police no arrest him, DSS no arrest him. Amotekun say now civil defense now then go arrest this man. And to be sincere, if you see the picture of this woman, you go pity the woman, to be sincere, because even if someone is not feeling okay mentally, you are not supposed to now suffer chain her like a prisoner and be giving her food once in a day, which is bad. But then he has been arrested because they said what he has done is it's just like a murderer. Like you want to kill the woman, even if someone is sick, you have to take her to the psychiatric, or just try to talk to people that can help you. If you don't have the money to treat her, at least she's your wife. You are not supposed to treat her like an animal or a prisoner. But then the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps in Yobe State has confirmed the arrest of a 65-year-old man, Mohammed Baburam, who allegedly chained and starved his wife for 1 year. They're supposed to kill that man. 1 year. You don't give that woman good food, and I know you may be having sex with that woman just like that, because you cannot be with your wife for a good 1 year without touching her, and you chained her, claiming she's mentally retarded. Okay, even if she had mental issue, what you did for her, is it going to reduce it, or it will improve the mental problem that she's having? Well, that is that, because the man has been arrested by the men of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps in Yobe. This happened in Yobe State. So I don't know why Nigerians keep engaging themselves in different crimes these days. It has been rampant that Nigerians doesn't even care, because they feel like there is no law. They can put laws in their hands. But then thank God for the Civil Defense Corps that could arrest this man on time. At least the woman is not dead yet. She will get her proper medications now, because they will have to take her to the hospital, maybe psychiatric, and make sure she's feeling okay. All right, the next one we are going to be looking at is about another story. This particular story shocked me, because as a man, you need to know the reason why you are on this earth. You can't just be behaving like an animal. Yes, that's what I would say, because this particular man, why will you were being hired as a gate man, a gatekeeper in a house, and the house. That's why I want to say this to people that have house help, gate man, you have female. Let's say they are male. You have a male house gatekeeper or house boy. So please, if you know you've given birth to like girls that are of age of, like, let's say above 18 or close to 18, I bet make una try to put CCTV around the house, because things feel so. Because normally Justice Abiola Sholadoye of a sexual offense and domestic violence court sitting in Ikeja yesterday sentenced a gate man, Happiness Sunday, to life imprisonment for sexually assaulting his employer's children. Now, this man happened to be a very good-looking man. You know, if you even see him for his face, say he be that kind of person, you understand. But then this man had to have sex with 10-year-old girl, defiling her. You don't even fear, like fear no even dey. 10-year-old girl. So maybe, I don't know, the sister said he has been touching the girl for long, that they've reported him to the grandma that this man is touching me and this and that. But then the grandma said they will report to one child human right or whatever. But then after the whole this thing, there's no changes. This man keep, touching this girl, not until they got to know that he was the one that defiled the girl, 10-year-old. But then thank God that Sunday was found guilty and charged by the state government for assaulting the children aged 10 and 8 years respectively. So he don't defile 10-year-old girl. He won't come defile the younger sister too. This one a sharpshooter. But because I don't know, maybe because of what they drink or the way they think, or I don't know, even if you have urge for sex, if you don't want to do what is bad, you get married. Once you get married, you can take your wife anytime, even if na afternoon, morning, night. You fit knack am anywhere you see her normally. But they're not like all these young kids, all these girls that you can give birth to yourself. How will you feel if they do that kind of thing for your own child? How it go be for your body? To be sincere, I love the fact that the judge could do better by sending him to life imprisonment. So for there, you'll be able to do anything you want to do. Unless if we see a case whereby he's being released by any government. But then, now jail you go rotten because even me, I cannot plead for your justice normally. Yes, because what you did is really bad. Well, let's move on to the last one we are going to be talking about today. Before I talk about the last one in this my list, let me tell you that the sponsor for this show still remain Nokpa Hours and King Victor Nigerian Enterprises. And don't forget that this is where you can get the hot updates as the Gbono Feli. Yes, this is where you'll be getting it. All right, the next one I'm going to be talking about is another one about this our presidential candidate Atiku. Now, Atiku said. He said it will be a fight to a finish with President Bola Tinubu and the ruling All Progressive Congress Party. Where did they do this, man? I don't understand, to be sincere. Even if Tinubu, I've not heard it in any history that a sitting president in Africa was being impeached for a year. He's going to use that 4 years. Maybe after 4 years, the next election, you can now stand up and say, I want to reclaim my mandate to now that I will surely become the next president of Nigeria. I don't know. But as we speak, you cannot use that certificate to remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's not possible because according to the constitution that we are still praying that they should amend. But as it is now, you cannot remove our president with a certificate forged in USA. Now, Atiku is now calling Nigerians to fight with him. That is not going to be the only one to fight because this thing has been rampant in the political aspects in Nigeria. It was being stated by RIP Gani Fawemi, and when he was alive, he was the one that do act as an activist, human activist that stood by people, Nigerians, that okay, we must know how well educated this our candidate is. We should check everything about his schooling. So that was what Atiku did. That made him to go back to the University of Chicago to check academic records of the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and now he has gotten his what's it called, the results. They've released the record to him, and he said it is a forgery certificate that is not original. Okay, fine. Now you don't know the case. Let us leave it to Supreme Court. Let's hear what is going to happen there because that's the final judgment. If tribunal no fit work, at least Supreme will work. Now I feel like if let's say peradventure Tinubu won in Supreme Court, where will Atiku stay? Because I don't understand. What kind of eye will people be using to look at Atiku? I don't understand because Atiku has tried all his possible best to make sure he got his mandate, and I don't see any mandate in this because it is clear that Tinubu won the election, but then they went to tribunal, they did this, they did that, and even Peter Obi that is going to Supreme Court to claim his mandate too. I don't know. What is Peter Obi going to say there at the Supreme Court? Because is he going to use this forgery thing as an evidence too? Because the whole evidence in this life now they don't bring go tribunal and they don't see judgment. So I don't know what is going to happen at the Supreme Court. I'm expecting the judgment. As in, I can't wait. I'm eager to know the result, the end result of this whole thing. But Atiku is now calling on all Nigerians that are presidential candidate, the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, said it is going to be a do or die affair at the Supreme Court. That is not, go agree, at the song where Atiku they sing with his head with that. Say they no agree until when they get the justice they demanded from Nigerian government. Okay, fine. I wanted to say this because INEC in the first place should be held responsible for all this thing that is happening, to be sincere. Because normally when Tinubu submitted his certificate to INEC, did they cross-check it well, or did they do the findings Atiku went back to do at the CSU University? They didn't. So I think Atiku has given us another style, to get to know our candidates. Next time we are voting in Nigeria, we should be able to know everything about them in detail. Okay, fine. We thank you for that, Sir Atiku. But then, let our president rest at least. Now, just 100 and something days, he just use for office. I beg. At least, just give him 1 year. Let's see what he's going to do. Yes, fine, he removed the subsidy and everything has been going on and is not going on fine. But let's wait and see what is going to happen because Tinubu promised us renewed hope. So let's hope for a better Nigeria, not like you dragging him up and down and making us to feel diverting our attention away from the necessities to something that is unnecessary because you want to claim your own mandate. I don't know if Nigerians really want you to be the Nigerian president because if they do, they will have voted for you. Well, this is where we are going to be ending it on Trends today. Don't forget, my name still remains the same, Sidon J. Omoyagba, the only Idon on Wisdom Yard Television. Thank you so much for joining this live, and you'll see me next time. Enjoy your weekend.